Moby Vic. I'm everyone's type of nightmare. I'm pure and womanly. She is pure. Pure high fructose corn syrup.
Just drink the corn syrup!
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise swearsies, it's just a fact, and it's totally science. Go ahead, look it up. Thanks so much. It's a Moby Vic sort of day. We're a-going whaling, so bring your harpoons along. And before you argue with me about how the whale didn't deserve to die and it was really an allegory for blah, 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 let me just retort by saying that she's evil and she definitely deserves it. Sounded kind of like Trump. She's an evil woman. I don't think we should allow her into this country. They're not sending us their best. With that said, let us get into this story about a tremendous woman. Absolutely tremendous. Let's jump into it. Moby Vic 22, lunchroom politics. I remember it well. Again, one of the most relatable things ever. So hi there. It's time for another entry in our grand saga. This is a little tale from the lunchroom. Another one that makes me cackle looking back. At least it ain't another sad one, you know? No more sad ones, please. Derpy Fun Beard jumps on chinchillas for fun. You know her. Let's get into the cast list. We got OP, Alistair, 9,000, 15 years old of pure awesome, a slutty orphan with incredible brothers. I don't know if we need to self-describe as all of that necessarily. Renegade Robbie, 15 years old of pure incredible, my best friend and partner in crime, the comeback king. Yeah, undisputed, basically. Magic Mike, 15 years old, my ex-boyfriend, still a good friend of mine. Manda Panda, 15 years old, my best girlfriend. Shark Isha, a fifth-year senior, and ghetto as hell. Oh, no. Don't make me do the Shark Isha voice, please. And Moby Vic, of course, 350 pounds of cruelty in a 15-year-old body. That ain't the body of a 15-year-old I ever seen. That is the body of a sentient beach ball. Anyways, away we go. It was spring semester of my freshman year of high school. My friends and I are in the cafeteria, eating lunch, enjoying our time. Moby Vic waddles into the cafeteria, surveys the room, spies a small freshman girl sitting alone. Vic apparates to her side and picks up her oatmeal cream pie. Moby Vic, I'm taking this. Small girl, okay. The fun and games just never stops around here, does it? So my friends and I see this occur. Ever the crusaders against Vic, we call out to her. OP, Vic, give her fucking lunch back. Moby Vic, hey, why don't you go back to Puffin' Peters, you whore? OP, my jaw's sore. Now leave her alone. Moby Vic, this is between me and her. If she doesn't want to share, she could tell me that herself. Renegade Robbie, right, because you totally couldn't swallow her whole. Moby Vic, screw you, I'm not fat. Are you sure? Isn't it funny the lies we tell ourselves? Okay, Vic, have a good one. Vic begins waddling away with the pilfered lunch of the small girl. Magic Mike gets up to thwart her. Moby Vic, move! Magic Mike, not until you put that back. Moby Vic responds by shoving the entire pie into her mouth and chewing obnoxiously. She really is just the worst thing ever. Could you possibly invent a more repugnant human being? I don't think I could. Just a monstrosity. Manda Panda says, you're disgusting. Moby Vic, so's making yourself throw up. At least I'm not ashamed of my body. But I don't look like you, so... That's right, it's my sexy body. I do what I want.
I don't go to school and I kill people. Whatever, I do what I want.
OP has to grab Mike at this point and says, let's just go. Moby Vic, don't let her give you any of her diseases. Yes, again, also one of the usual 4 insults to you as well. Make up your own. I don't have the energy today. So we all go back to our table, laugh about what a whore I am, etc. we see Vick out of the corner of our eye. She now has a tray stacked with 4 helpings of fries, slathered in a mixture of mayonnaise and ketchup. Did she at least pay for it, or did she just, like, punk 4 different kids? Magic Mike says, "That's sick! No wonder you're fat!" Moby Vic, "I'm not! This is what a real girl looks like. Just because I'm not bony like them, doesn't mean it's okay for you to comment on my food." Your stomach is bigger than your tits. What are you talking about? If that's what a real woman's supposed to look like, I like whatever the other thing is. Magic Mike instead says, "Nothing is meant to look like you." Moby Vic, "I have to eat. You can all go screw yourselves. I got a bunch of guys that are begging to bag me." Yeah, sure. I mean, probably somebody would, maybe, if she made the offer. But he'd be like, "Hey, don't tell nobody about this." And of course, she'd tell everybody. Or maybe men have standards nowadays. I don't know. She goes and sits down at a table in the corner, and we all go back to our conversation, mostly making disturbing sexual scenarios that involve Vick. Yeah, basically any scenario like that involving Vick. Probably any scenario in life involving Vick is disturbing. It's weird. Suddenly, Sharkeisha, "Get out of my seat. That's my table." Moby Vic, "Fuck off. It's mine now. I'm tired and hungry. Go somewhere else." Sharkeisha, "Get out my seat, you fat fuck." Moby Vic, "Why don't you go ahead and make me, bitch?" Then Sharkeisha grabs her frozen burrito, turns on her heel, and walks to the microwave. Oh no, dude. Cool as a cucumber. Sharkeisha waits the 2 minutes and 30 seconds for her burrito to become scalding hot. Just standing there tapping her foot. Still cool, she walks back over towards Vick, lifts her burrito high, and pa-pow! She beat Vick with that scalding burrito like it was a friggin' baseball bat. We were all too shocked to move. I think it would have just exploded on her face like a molten bean grenade. But yeah, baseball bat works too. Sharkeisha has gotten Vick to the ground, her burrito now scattered about. She begins to use her fist. Sharkeisha, "Nobody takes my seat, and nobody calls me a bitch." She has Vick face down by the hair, slamming her face into the floor. Brutal. Maybe it will fix her face, though. Sharkeisha says, "This what I do about it, bitch." The security guards then drag Sharkeisha off. The cafeteria is covered in molten cheese and orange weave. Sharkeisha is expelled. This, wasn't her first rodeo, so to speak. Vick is crying. She's taken to the principal and gets a 3-day suspension for fighting. Yep, 0 tolerance for fighting finally worked against her. TLDR, Sharkeisha don't fuck around. There it is. The time Vick was beaten down with a scalding burrito. I love this story. It's so good. It really does paint a picture. Now you got this big fat girl with a crooked, broken nose, her face covered in molten burrito burns. What a wonderful thing. Relatively short story though, so let's go ahead, move on into the next one, and we'll see what happens. Moby Vic 23, Abstinence Day. Now isn't this better than Grab-Ass Day, children? You can focus yourself on something more positive. Refrain from shooting a mess, and surely you will be blessed. Good morning. From what I've heard, you're all hungry for more beatus. I mean, my appetite also never ends. That's true. I shall oblige you. Today's tale took place the week before prom, my freshman year of high school. And no, this isn't the prom story. Dude, that's some heavy foreshadowing right there. But we'll have to wait a little more. Cast of characters, you know them. But we're also adding in Senior Boy, my boyfriend, winner of the Freshman 500, football player, popular guy, abstinence teacher. Yeah, he's the leader of the program, and drama boy, a boy in the drama department, sassy and gay. That's good. A lot of people said you can't be happy if you're also sassy, because you gotta have some amount of hate in your heart to be sassy, but I find myself to be happy and sassy. Oh, that's not what he meant by gay. Oh. On to the tale. It was the week before prom, and our school had an annual tradition where the week before prom was dedicated to drugs, abstinence, alcohol, DUI, etc. One of these things is not like the other, you know? A whole week of drugs, though? That sounds awesome. This prom is gonna be killer. There was a quote-unquote car crash parked outside our school for the entire week. This is basically a car from a junkyard that they incinerated as a scare tactic of, this could be how you die. Yes, it could be. That could be how I die going to the store to get milk, you know? I don't have to be drunk, but it helps. I was quote-unquote casually dating Senior Boy. I had helped him win the Freshman 500, which for those uninitiated is when a group of senior boys get together before the new year and they all put in money to make $500. The first guy to sleep with a freshman girl once school starts gets the money. Rampant degeneracy! Well, he had won the money with me. What do you expect from an orphan whore? And he decided that I wasn't intolerable, so we began quote-unquote dating. I use quotes because it wasn't quote-unquote exclusive. And these quotes mean a lot more in high school. It goes from like, do you like him to like, do you like him with quotes? And then by the time you're 30, you don't need the quotes no more. You just say the thing directly. So Senior Boy had decided to invite me to prom with him, and I was absolutely excited beyond belief. I mean, yeah, seniors dating freshmen, it didn't seem cool to me in high school either, but whatever. Let's do prom things, I guess. Due to a high number of teen deaths in conjunction with prom, our school had started a prom program, where every day we all had mandatory meetings and activities relating to different dangerous behaviors. Oh, come on. Dangerous behavior is the most delicious kind of behavior. The secret ingredient is crime. It was Thursday, and today's prom program was Abstinence Day. This meant that we all had to go to the auditorium to participate in the activities and listen to the speech. We went by grade. Wait, everybody has to do this? Not just the people going to prom? Yeah, sure, whatever. Seminars all week. Skip day. I'm walking with Robbie, Manda, and Mike. Renegade Robbie.
I don't see why we have to go. OP's the only one going, and she's way too slutty to save anyway.
OP. Screw you, Moby Vic.
You mean you haven't already?
Magic Mike. Fuck! Do you just wait around for us? Yes, she does. Moby Vic.
I have far more important things to do than wait for you and your friends.
Inhaling Doritos doesn't count. Yeah, that's why they made the bag so convenient and portable. Manda Panda. Vic, you're just jealous no one wants to ask you to prom. Moby Vic.
Yeah, I'm jealous that she banged a dude who got $500 for it. Oh, wait. No, I'm not, because I'm not a whore.
With that, we walk away from her and go sit in the auditorium. You just let her have whatever. It's fine. What she craves more than anything else is attention, so good. Starve her of that, at least. So the program begins, and nobody's really paying attention. Abstinence teacher. Now, you're gonna be broken into groups. Then she starts grabbing people. Oh, she's a she. Well, she starts grabbing people and seating them together. Mike, Robbie, Manda, Vic, Drama Boy, and I are all together with a few others. Abstinent teacher says, "All right, you guys, you're gonna be making a skit about the effects of not practicing abstinence, and then present them to the group in an hour. Everyone must participate." Moby Vic.
Can we just point at OP and be done with it? That's like the best argument for abstinence that I can think of.
OP says, oh, I don't want to hog the spotlight. Let's make a skit that we can all act in. All right, my skit's called Kids. It's about a group of 4 teenagers that moved to New York City. They live a hedonistic lifestyle and they all end up banging each other and getting AIDS. The end. So be careful out there. Wasn't that a 1995 movie, Reddit? Yes, it was. Just keep it under your hats. So the children all begin devising their abstinence skit. We're doing a post-prom skit. Wow, we've really taken the whole purpose of this quite literally, haven't we? We'll break into pairs as couples, all of whom have an issue except the one abstinent couple. Drama boy. I'll be the abstinent boy. Who wants to be the abstinent girl? Moby Vic.
Obviously not OP. She might banged in like 8th grade. And she let Senior Boy do her. This whore won the freshman 500.
Magic Mike and I high five. I give her a thumbs up. OP. Mike, may I give you HIV? Magic Mike.
Well, I wouldn't have it from anyone else.
OP. Great, then it's decided. We'll be the deadly STD couple. Drama boy leaning over to me. I personally love a slut. And just between you and I would pay $500 for Senior Boy. Good on you. Yeah, just be young, have fun, it's gonna be fine, it's whatever. Probably these are not even going to be demons that you go to therapy for later, okay? Probably, it's fine. We all chuckle. Moby Vic says,
I'm obviously the only one here with any self-respect. I want to make love, not fuck.
Renegade Robbie.
Then I'll have to find it first, Vic. Underneath all those rolls, it might take a while.
Well, here's a little pro tip for you, Robert. A handy hint for life. Simply roll her in flour and look for the wet spot. God damn it. Moby Vic says,
I'm not fat. Stop calling me fat. You can't make fun of me just because I'm not a slut. That doesn't make me ugly.
Drama boy whispers, no, but her face certainly does. It feels like it should be a heater, but it sort of missed the spot for me. Let's talk about her personality. Although those burrito burns on her mug is kind of funny. Moby Vic says,
I just eat to look healthy. I'm the kind of girl that guys marry when they're tired of banging girls like her. I'll be the abstinent girl.
Drama boy, yay. Moby Vic,
you're so cute, drama boy.
I mean, if he was gay before, like, he's extra gay now, Drama boy is now terrified, and we finish up our skit planning. Manda is pregnant. Mike and I are gonna die of HIV, etc. Vic and Drama boy were abstinent, so they're happy. They hug at the end, and that's how the skit ends. I mean, I wasn't expecting Scorsese, but fucking come on. Moby Vic.
I think Drama Boy and I need to kiss to show how happy and in love we are. Love waits.
Drama Boy. No. You are so not my type. Moby Vic.
I'm everyone's type.
Of nightmare.
I'm pure and womanly.
She is pure. Pure high fructose corn syrup.
Just drink the corn syrup!
Drama boy, we hug. That's all. Vic pouts and we all go sit down. Okay, the skits go, and our turn is up. Mike and I get our STD test. Manda's gotten her pregnancy test results. It's time for the abstinent couple. Moby Vic.
I'm glad we waited. Our friends are in trouble.
Drama boy. Me too. We had just as much fun with no risk. Moby Vic.
Love waits.
Oh, that's pretty good. Did you ad-lib that one? This is where they're supposed to hug. Moby Vic decided in this moment that she'd go in at light speed for a kiss. I guess she figured Drama Boy couldn't do anything about it if he was on stage. She darts in and captures his face in hers. He shrieks and rips himself away.
Well, that kid's got some amazing reflexes.
And to pry himself away from not just the whale's grip strength, but also her innate gravity well. Fascinating. Well, Vick's inertia from attempting this light speed kiss propels her forward, and unable to stop, she belly flops into the orchestra pit. Everybody's face when... That's a fall from a bit of a height, isn't it? Into the orchestra. It's a good thing she didn't land on her neck. 350 her head would have popped like a grape. Done. Lights out forever. So Abstinence teacher fishes Vick out of the pit and tries to calm everyone down. Vick goes to the nurse to get some ice. The day goes relatively smoothly from there. I went to prom with Senior Boy. It was fine. We broke up before summer. He went to college. TLDR, never underestimate the terror of a gay man about to be kissed by a whale. There it is. Another Vick story. The really good prom one isn't for another few more years. I'll be honest with you, OP. I don't think him being gay had anything to do with it. That was just survival instincts at that point.
He thought he was going to be devoured, and God knows he might have. Thank goodness for his training.
Let's train up our spines a little more with another Vick story. Moby Vic 24, Helping Hands Day. You notice OP hasn't messed up the numerals in a while? That's great. Happy March 14th, beautiful people. Hope all of you are celebrating in some way. Hope you're enjoying a pie or steak or a significant other, or all of the above. Yeah, eat a pie and a steak off of your significant other. I'll be honest, I didn't know what the hell March 14th was, so I looked it up, and it's Steak and Blue Job Day. Wow, that sounds better than I thought. Why are we not celebrating this at least twice a year? I finally got around to sitting down and typing up the next story in our epic saga. The cast mostly the same with the addition of Mr. Hippie, our social studies teacher, man, very into world peace and veganism, etc.
Oh, Vic ain't gonna like that none too much. How do you survive on just vegetables?
It should be a battle for the ages. The most low-energy battle you've ever seen. Just a morbidly obese person and a vegan trying to punch each other to death. Wowzers. I pay a lot of money to see it. Without further ado, the feature presentation. I had survived my freshman year of high school, spent a great summer with my friends and brothers, and had successfully avoided any contact with the beast. It was soon time to return to high school. This story takes place on September 11th, 2008. I've been a sophomore for under a month. My first period is world history with my friends and Vic. Damn, y'all get so many classes together. Is this like a super small school? I guess it'd have to be. Mr. Hippie had a tradition with his world history class, which he explained to us the Monday before the 11th. Mr. Hippie.
So like on September 11th, all of my world history classes will be participating in Helping Hands Day. It's a field trip of sorts. It started in 2002 in remembrance of the 11th. Never forget. And to feel our interconnectivity to the world. You'll be grouped and assigned a community service activity, which you get to do for the day. You'll all give back to the community, and then we'll all get pizza.
Well, look at Mr. Hippie feeling all patriotic. You're not the person that I pegged you for, sir. Of course, none of us are particularly thrilled about giving back to the community, but we stay quiet. Moby Vic.
What kind of stuff do we gotta do?
Mr. Hippie.
Depends on your group. You could be at a soup kitchen, help organize some clothing donations, picking up trash, working with people at a homeless shelter, all kinds of things.
Moby Vic.
I can't. They all sound dirty.
The soup kitchen's not that dirty. It's actually really nice, and that's where you will meet the best type of people because they're there out of the goodness of their hearts. Anyways, Vic won't fit in. Mr. Hippie just says, dirt will wash off,
And think how much good you can do for these people.
Moby Vic,
I don't care. Why should I help a bunch of gross poor people?
Literally Cartman. Mr. Hippie, they're not gross, they're just on hard times, and you should help them because you can. Moby Vic,
Ugh, I don't care if I can. I don't want to touch homeless people or their stuff.
also getting some Chris Trucker vibes. Just a senseless hatred for homeless people. Mr. Hippie just says, well, it's required, but I'll try to get you in a group away from people. Yeah, that's also a favor to every person that she might have interacted with. Good idea. With that, the conversation ends. Fast forward to September 11th, Helping Hands Day. We all arrive at school, in work clothes and ratty shoes, etc. Mr. Hippie says, all right, let's have a great day helping others. Come up here and I'll give you your work assignment and chaperone. You go find your chaperone and go to your location. We'll meet back here at the end of the day. My friends and I had asked to be grouped together, so we all got put onto the same work assignment. We were picking up trash. We got the worst job. Suddenly, a howl. Moby Vic,
No! I'm not picking up trash! That's so gross!
Mr. Hippie, you asked to not be near homeless people, so this was the only assignment I could give you. Moby Vic,
I have bad knees. I can't be bending over and walking all day. And how am I supposed to eat?
I don't know, eat from the trash. Drink the warm dregs from an almost empty Coke bottle. Did she just get herpes? She doesn't know, but she needs her sugars.
Give me sugar.
Mr. Hippie just says, well, that's your assignment, so you'll have to figure it out. And there'll be a lunch break at 1. Moby Vic,
I can't wait until 1. You're discriminating against me. I can't do this job. It's too much work.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Existing's a lot of work. Mr. Hippie walks away. Vic howls a bit more, and then we all load onto the bus with our advisor to travel to our work site. We end up in a poor neighborhood, picking up trash in the park. Magic Mike,
how did we get stuck doing this?
OP, because we begged to be together. We said we'd do whatever if we could work together. And this is what we get, I guess. Yeah, special conditions gets you the bottom of the barrel. Moby Vic says,
Hey, Robbie, isn't this where you live?
He was lower income, as you might remember. Renegade Robbie says,
Nah, I wish. Our box is out by the highway.
OP, wow, you finally got a box? Renegade Robbie,
yeah, someone dumped a refrigerator box a while ago. We obviously snapped that up. It's so much more luxurious than our last one.
I love it, dude. Just the best way to take the wind out of her sails. Vic grabs her trash picker-upper claw thing, like one of these things, and walks off annoyed that she didn't upset anyone. Gotta hit him with the surprise material, Vic. We gotta get some new lines. Although I don't think really Vic has ever gotten Robbie in these stories as I recall. Anyway, we begin to pick up the trash, and Magic Mike soon finds a used rubber. Magic Mike,
OP, look.
Renegade Robbie,
God, you need to learn to clean up after yourself better, OP. That's foul.
Yes, foul soup. We all start laughing and screaming at the absolute horror. Moby Vic,
you're all disgusting. I can't be the only one who finds that slut repulsive.
Manda Panda, she's not a slut. Moby Vic,
she slept with Mike and some boy so he could win $500. Does the payment not technically make her a whore?
Renegade Robbie,
you're just pissed nobody wants to bang your fat ass.
Moby Vic,
yeah, they do. I just don't let them.
Who is them?
I have too much respect to be some boy's glorified spunk rag.
Oh, come on, you love it. We again decide to walk away. It's for the best. Magic Mike throws away the used rubber. Our fun ruined. We all pick up trash in silence for a while. Lunch comes. We go back to the bus, get food, sit down on the ground outside our bus. Moby Vic,
I'm not sitting on the ground.
The chaperone handed her a towel to sit on, and no more was said. Oh yes, Lord of the Towels. It's too good to sit on the ground. It's asphalt. It's hot. Burns your ass. Might burn some bacon off your back. We're all about to eat our PB&J, chips, and chocolate chip cookies in peace when a homeless family walks by our bus. They have 2 small kids with them. The kids look at our food quite hungrily. Nah, don't feed them. Don't feed them. If you feed them, they'll never learn to hunt for themselves. Our chaperone asks if they would like some of our food. The parents are too polite to say yes, but the kids aren't. Homeless kids, yeah! We had only packed enough lunch for all of us to have one, so our chaperone asks us to share our lunches with the kids. Well, just be careful, because if you give them too many sandwiches, they're gonna go use it to buy drugs, you know? I shouldn't be so mean. It really is a heartwarming moment, and I like to help out where I can. And so does everybody here, because they all say okay and go into the bus and start dividing up the sandwiches and cookies and chips. Moby Vic says,
no, I don't have enough food as it is. I'm not sharing with them.
OP, seriously? At least give them your cookie or something. Moby Vic,
no, I need it for my blood sugar. School's already starving me. This lunch is so little already. I'm starving, and I've been working, and they haven't done anything.
If only you actually knew what starving felt like, Vic. I think she thinks starving just means, like, I don't have anything in my mouth at this moment. Magic Mike says,
no, they are starving, as in they don't get food every day. You've never missed a meal in your life.
Moby Vic,
why should I have to give food to the kids of lazy, dirty drug addicts? I say let the kids of addicts starve. They're useless anyway. Right, OP?
Manda Panda, would you stop with that? Just leave her mom alone and just share a little bit of food, you greedy pig. Moby Vic,
no, I don't have to. I'm better than them anyway. I need it more.
Just the unending gluttony of a borderline diabetic child. Bro, it's not that much of an imposition. The kids love cookies more than Vic could ever love cookies, as gluttonous as she is regarding them. We all got tired of Moby Vic whining, and we just decided to portion up our lunches and leave hers alone. Until Moby Vic,
hey man, why don't you just give him your lunch? You were just gonna throw it up anyway, right?
The only way to win against this assault is to go, oh yeah, you're right, bro. Good call, Moby Vic. Lean into the joke, but Manda still doesn't seem to quite get that. Because again, Manda Panda tears up. She wasn't good with confrontation. I'm beyond annoyed with this game that she's playing with my friend, so I grab her lunch sack and run out of the bus with it, and the portions we all decided to give. I hand it to the 2 homeless kids. They walk off with it, and their parents thank us. Here you go, kids, take it to run. And you look back, Moby Vic is still like wheezing her way out the door. Okay, you don't have to run. You're welcome, bye. Moby Vic says,
that's mine. You can't do that. I'm hungry. My sugars are low. I'm gonna get sick, and it's all your fault.
My friends and I walk away, thinking that I have finally bested the beast. I really was naive, wasn't I? Dude, you better keep both eyes on her, because she's gonna snake her way in and eat all the lunches at some point. We've seen it all before. How many times have I seen it? Moby Vic stormed up to the kids, snatched both bags of food back from them, Oh, damn, the kids really did stop running, didn't they? Moby Vic,
Get your hands off my food!
the kids start to cry, and then the chaperone walks up. Chaperone, what are you doing, Vic? Moby Vic,
OP took my food and gave it to them. It was mine, and she stole it.
Chaperone, don't you want to share with them? That's what today is all about. Giving back. Moby Vic,
No! I don't want to share with those dirty homeless kids. I don't care if they don't have food. They can get their own. And this is mine.
damn, dude, that's like the most cold-blooded. They're children, dude. Come on. What a monster. Unable to force her to give up her lunch, the chaperone awkwardly gave the people some money. Yeah, that'll do. Moby Vic sits down and inhales both her lunch and the lunch that we had shared. OP, you're disgusting. Moby Vic,
No, I have to eat. I have a health condition. You tried to make me sick. It's your fault I had to take it back. I'm still hungry, but nobody cares. All you care about are some stupid homeless kids.
isn't Vic raised by a single mother? Am I misremembering that? Statistically, she's more predisposed to homelessness than people that grew up in a two-parent household, which seems to happen less and less these days, but that's another video. Vic then stalks off and finds the condiment packages. She shotguns some ketchup to keep her strength up. That's the foulest thing I've ever heard. What? Just stick a bendy straw into a bottle of Heinz? It's like a milkshake, but with tomatoes. The chaperone took me aside and had a chat with me. Chaperone, I know you were trying to be nice, but you can't make others do the right thing. Today, you made it worse. And he was 100% right. Somber lesson at the end there. I like this story. It's so good. We finished our talk, went back to picking up garbage, finished up, went back to school. Our chaperone told Mr. Hippie what had happened. Nothing could be done except giving dirty looks, though, because she technically didn't break any rules, except the obvious moral ones. Yeah, the moral ones are written into the social contract, but I don't think Vic's even looked at the thing. She may or may not have eaten it. I'm not sure. Mr. Hippie gives a talk about how proud he is of most of our dedication today to giving back. The pizza arrives, and Vic was finally happy for the first time that day. Goody. She annihilated a pepperoni pizza in a whirlwind of cheese. She was starving because, she had to steal that food back from those homeless kids. I guess it's kind of cool that she got her own pizza. Everybody's getting their own pizza? As a side note, Mr. Hippie passively aggressively acted with disdain to her for the rest of the year. TLDR, the homeless shitlords strike again. And there it is. Not particularly funny, but just one more time that Vic showed just how awful of a person she could be. What a specimen. Love to hate it. Most homeless people are pretty cool, if you give them the time of day. They are human beings, believe it or not. I make jokes here and there. I made a couple in this episode. But at the end of the day, everybody deserves to have their humanity respected for as long as it deserves to be respected. Moby Vic has passed that line long ago, I think. We could be mean to her. It feels right. It feels good. It feels justified. I hope you agree. If you do, like, comment, subscribe on the video. Check out my Teespring, Patreons, channel members. Thank you guys so much, for real. I'm going to link you to the Amanda Legbeard saga on the end card because I mentioned it this video, and that's kind of how these things work. But I do want you to always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye. Go ahead and cut them open. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Promise swears he